Hey, in this video, we're gonna be covering how to negotiate with affiliates, or even if you're an affiliate, how to negotiate back with vendors, things you can do to secure traffic and not get frustrated with handshake deals. We'll cover what that means in just a second. Let's dive in. Awesome. Before we get going, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit that little bell notification somewhere up here. That will help you take note of every video we post Monday and Thursdays, and you won't miss a thing. Sweet. Let's dive in. So I'm Thomas with ClickBank. I help a lot of vendors, sellers, affiliates, whatever role you're in, scale on ClickBank. And I have to coach people through a lot of things. And one of those things is negotiating traffic deals. And what I mean by this is, a common example is you might be at a live event or even engaging on social media with people and networking. That's kind of what we're talking about here. And gosh, we did a podcast on this actually. If you want to learn more about actually networking, check out that podcast. We'll put a link in the description below. But what I want to really dive into is what happens at these networking events and things like that is handshake deals, we call them, right? Oh yeah, I'll send traffic for your offer. That sounds great. Oh yeah, let's do a traffic swap. We'll re-engage with each other's stuff. We'll cross promote or something like that. And then someone's like, yeah, sweet, all these people are gonna promote my offer. They said they would, and then nothing really happens. Life happens, things fall through the cracks. They might get a few cents. It's not as big as they thought it would be. And just expectations are missed. Well, they're really not even set. And just bad blood can come from it. Disappointment happens, right? Frustration on either side can happen. So let's just dive into on how to fix that moving forward for you, if you've kind of felt some of that before, and what you can change. And one of the big things here is, from the start, some better questions to ask and follow up to do, right? If let's say you're at a live event, because it's easier to talk about those, but same kind of thing could happen on social media. Yeah, that sounds great. Let's do a traffic swap. Let's do this kind of thing. Awesome. Let's do a follow-up conversation where we can dive in more to that. Let's book a calendar call right now, right? Send them your calendar link, exchange contact info so you can do that, and get on a dedicated time to really talk through what that test and send is going to be, right? Because if you don't clarify these things, it likely won't happen. And this first part of follow-up is just good sales, business development tactics. So set that calendar invite, get it on the books, and then have a dedicated 15, 30 minutes to really chew on the details of what this is gonna look like. Then in that call, you really wanna hammer home, you want to know the when can they send, right? What type of traffic do they have? How much traffic do they have? How many clicks are they gonna send? How many clicks do they usually send to other offers like this? How much do they usually earn on average from their affiliate promotions? What kind of EPC do they usually get? All these questions you should be asking them, so when they start, let's say I'm gonna send next week, and you're looking at the traffic, nothing's coming in, you can follow up and go, hey, I thought we're gonna, is everything okay? Can I get you some more assets, right? You can follow up and serve them. I can kind of remind them in a gentle way that they were gonna send for you, get them, committing to it. Hey, do me a favor, if you're liking this video, hit that like button for me. Thanks. The other thing you can really do is actually, you can pen a deal, right? You can have a little contract going. People get scared about that sometimes, but put on your big B business hat, as Amber Spears like to say, and strike a deal in writing, right? Agree to it, agree to terms. What happens if they don't fall through? And like I mentioned there, follow up before they say they're gonna send, remind them, get them the assets they need again, make it really easy for them to get the assets from you, all that kind of stuff. Do everything you can to make it as easy as possible for that affiliate to send traffic your way. And then as you see traffic coming in, what you want to do is go back against what they said is good performance for them, because you collected that on that initial call, on that initial meeting, right? So if you see that their EPCs, or earnings per click, is only 50 cents, for example, and they usually make $1.20, you've got some work to do now, right? You can be reaching out going, hey, it looks like it might be underperforming to what you were hoping for. I just boosted your commissions. Here's a new subject line you can test. Here's all these things you can maybe do to help them. Or maybe it's just hopping on a call to figure out maybe it's something on their end, right? You maybe don't know yet. And a little tip here, don't assume things are going well. You shouldn't be assuming if you do this question asking beforehand, but if you are reaching out to go, oh my gosh, it looks like it's going great, and it's actually underperforming for them, egg on your face, it's gonna be an awkward conversation. Or maybe, right, you're gonna be looking at it and going, wow, okay, it's killing it for them. They said they usually make $1.20 EPC, or usually make $1,000, right, for every send they do. They've already made $1,500, and they're only halfway through the testing period. Great. That means you're overperforming to their average. And what you can now do is follow up with them to secure ongoing traffic from them, right? Get into their autoresponder, get on their thank you pages. You can further that deal more because you've just shown that you're out converting what they typically do because you collect that information before they sent, right? And now you can negotiate from a position of power and really kind of get into there and secure more traffic from them for the long term. Because something I want you to remember here, getting affiliate traffic, it can be tough, right? Let's not, let's call it what it is. But what's even harder is to secure affiliate traffic long term, because affiliates will test, and they'll find something better and they'll test that. But so when you have something jamming with them, you really want to like make it lucrative for both parties, keep them engaged, keep them sending long term, and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of the nuts and bolts there. You want to ask the good questions on that initial call that's dedicated. You don't want to rely on the handshake deals. Get on that first call, set clear expectations on both sides, monitor how it's going, follow up before it happens, and reach out on either way. If it's going well, if it's going average, if it's going great, you want to be following up during that testing phase for them to make sure they have what they need and then secure long-term traffic from them. And something you can do with these negotiations for long-term traffic is leverage ClickBank's joint venture functionality, where you can split money between accounts in unique ways. We've got a video on that. We'll link to it in one of these tile sections here. You can go check that out. It's a great way that people leverage to get even more money out of the ClickBank marketplace and more money flowing and deals happening. It's a great power feature to use. So I hope this was useful. Let me know what questions you have in the comments below about any of this. It's getting into some tactical negotiation tactics, which is always fun to chat about. And yeah, happy scaling, y'all. Cheers.